by coaching. I'm streaming. Welcome back to the jungle. Listen, I got chunked. Not good. These raptors are up in 10 seconds. We better be there. The enemy has some balls. He's just going to start them. They still have a Nico support in my red side. It's not looking good, Bob. Not looking good. The entire enemy team just walks in my red side level 1. Meanwhile, they're not here. They're not there either. Okay, I'm in business. Welcome back to the jungle. We're going to be playing LILLIA versus Hecarim. A big part of LILLIA is playing for the farm, so, you know. That's why I was schizo posting so hard for it. If you get denied the farm, you lose the game. If you get the farm, yippee! That's where the dreams come true. For the runes here, we have Conqueror, Triumph, Legend Haste, Last Stand, Magical Footwear, and Cosmic. Those give LILLIA her bruiser aspect. At the end of the day, LILLIA is like an AP bruiser. If you really get ramped up, then you can play as a carry too. But nowadays, I would say she's more balanced than ever. With any bruiser, you both deal damage and take damage. That's exactly what Conqueror gives us. One thing about LILLIA is that all the abilities are AoE, so the more people you hit, the more you're going to heal, because that's going to be the more damage you're dealing. With LILLIA's passive, whenever you hit the enemy with abilities, you're going to deal that max health damage, and then also heal yourself. 2 points in the Q as we keep clearing. The Q gives us the movement speed that stacks up, so that's going to be the Prance passive. With more points and more AP, we get more movement speed from that. What you need to know about that is that you have that built up as you're clearing the camps. So if something happens, then you can move towards it a lot faster, making any sort of preemptive play just generally worse. With a preemptive play, you won't have that Prance passive built up and you're just walking very slowly. Not in 4-wheel drive, okay? And the other part of the Q is that you want to land that outer edge for the true damage. The W is going to be the channel that deals a lot of damage. Boom! Other than that, it's mostly the auto attacks to clear the camps. As the game progresses, it's like multiple Qs to kill the camp, and that's that. Alrighty, Hecarim, come on in here. W. Alto. Alto. Q. Smite. E. Where are my allies at? It's just a question. We're going to go to the top side scuttle. There goes my mid laner. Not a chance in hell that we get that bot side scuttle. If you walk into a Hecarim, he's just going to press every button and start running you down. See, look how slow we are right now without that Prance. Q, Alto, W. Smite. And then back to our respawning raptors here. I'm going to keep playing for the XP. Take this. And one of these. Will give me more gold and more XP off the reset. It won't give me any more items this time, but that's fine. Once we reset with the gold, then we'll be in business. With my brand dying, with my bot lane dying, and my top lane dying, we didn't really have any plays here on the first turn, and that's fine. It is what it is. A realistic game state, eh? Most people ask, what do I do when all my lanes lose? You farm more. You farm more and then you wait to receive a winning play. The mistake that most people make is they try to go make the play happen. And that never works. Alrighty, level 5, 36 CS. Let's get the reset here. Get the Faded Ashes. And I'll even sell this for the Dark Seal. Just give me more power now. Hecarim's very strong early and I don't want him to just obliterate me. The Faded Ashes gives us ability power and that burn damage to the camps that's going to combo with our passive. As well as the Jungle Pet. So now as we hit the camps with the abilities. That's where most of the damage is going to come from. We just spam those out and then getting the auto attacks helps, but the real deal is pulling the camps into the next one as they get low on HP like this. Because they're going to burn. But you don't utilize that burn if you don't move the camps around to the next one. Finish the clear down here, so will Hecarim. Remember, he finished his clear to the bot side. So we might as well just go to the bot lane, huh? My bot lane's trading like this. You already know where Mr. Forelegs is going to be. Close. I'm just going to reset. Nothing's happening. Allies are losing and getting pushed in. I'm good, personally. Sweeper Control Ward. And we'll get right back to my Raptors. Yeah, if I can't have control of the river, it is what it is. Oh boy, respawn scuttle. Don't mind if I do. For all my successful farming here, if I get this bad boy, then I'll be level 6. Very nice. No, don't random die to Hecarim. One step forward. One step forward.
An ally has been slain.
Q smite. Kill this guy. Please, please kill this guy. Schmoving. Q. E. Auto ulti. Auto. W. Q. It's gonna take me a while, eh? His abilities are coming back up. Q. E. Miss me. Ow. Q. Auto. Moving. Auto W. That took a lot. That took everything I had, huh? Top laner down. Hecarim walks into my allies, they instantly die. I have to hit 48 Qs. And they say women should be paid less at work. You know, I actually do a lot. LILLIA actually does a lot. Through the topside camps, my ulti is spent, and anytime you use that ulti, it feels pretty good. As you reset, walk back to the camps, and then you're doing the camps, because all that downtime, the ulti is coming back up, so it's just more efficient. We got level 6 off the scuttle, then we immediately use it. Immediately use the topside, because Hecarim was killing my bot side. I could play for his camps, but I'd rather take the top kill. Or at least try for it. Because we won't get another attempt in which the enemy can't be there for the fight. And I don't want to take even fights because the enemy's just stronger. The enemy's just straight up stronger. Building in towards that Liandry's first, and that'll give us some AP and some tankiness. It's going to be the enemy's Void Grubs. All things considered, I'm level 7. Not too bad. Even though they're on Void Grubs, we're not doing Dragon. LILLIA sucks at doing the Dragon. Without any help, no thanks. No help, JPEG? Hecarim going into the bot side, so I'll move the Gromp down in case he goes for a bot gank. Not seeing anything. Oh, and of course the frame that I leave. Drill these guys. E. Close. Oh. Okay. Q. Auto. W. Nice. Noob down. Auto. Auto. Q. E. And E right there. Burn, baby, burn. Close. He still has ulti, so we have to play pretty careful. Q. Ulti. Schmoving. Auto. Auto. Okay. Flash. W. No! Okay. She doesn't have another dash. God bless America. Get the components at Liandry's. I'm just going to reset right to the blue. I guess do the blue buff and reset. That will give me enough gold for Liandry's. But where we were so low, I just can't even stay on that blue buff. But hey, we got a bot playoff. The impossible is done. The Hecarim really messed up ulting into the Sivir when she still had the spell shield. For real, this guy. Blast Cone. Q. E. Q. Auto. W. Auto. Q. Hit him. Hit him. Whoa, they're trolling. They're trolling. Now we can Dragon. That's their support. And their mid lane dead. Don't mind if I do. Nice. That's their ADC dead, too. The enemy's getting over-eager. Now, as I kill this dragon, Hecarim might get crazy and try to take my red side camps. He might already be on that. So it puts me in a weird position. Well, if there's no raptors, let's just reset. And then we'll check our red side, see if there's any camps left there. Leandries, and then a glowing moat. To the top side. Oh, well, there's Hecarim. Never mind. Not to the top side. If he's there, level 9. Yep. The raptors and the Krugs are gone, so there's no reason to walk up there. So we'll just stay on the bot side. But now with Leandries, we're going to clear a lot faster. Leandries gives us 60 ability power, 300 HP. Here I come. .300 HP and then that max health burn as well as the percentage damage increase, so the longer fights are generally going to be better for us. They don't keep pushing. Ooh, got him. QW. Auto. Auto. Whoa. Winnable. E. Q. Ulti. W. Auto. Q. Miss me. Miss me. Q. Noob down. In the middle of the fight, right? Your auto attacks are useless. Just keep schmoving. Lily is so fucking awesome like that. Boots Lucidity. I want the Riftmaker this game. I want to go ham. Boots Lucidity and Fiendish Codex. You know what that means? That means more Qs. Spin to win. That's what they say. My Raptor should come up next, since Hecarim took those first. But now it's time to farm again. It's time to farm / we're in that reactive state. Nice. Whoa, they're gonna be dead before I get there. Be taking this. Any Scuttle Crab? No Scuttle Crab. Any blue buff? The blue buff's there, but I don't trust it. I feel like there'll be a Hecarim right on my case. And without ulti, I'm not doing all that. So now we can just start kiting out the camps. Hit them with 2 or 3 Qs and they're going to be dead. Schmoving it on to the next one. I can do a short play on top lane here. I'll utilize that Prance movement speed and then try to get onto the Aatrox. At the very least, deal some damage. Aatrox, I love you. E. QW. Schmoving. I'm not boned, apparently. Control ward. E. Q. Bye-bye. Come on, burn, baby, burn. Whoa, the Aatrox actually lived. Ruby Crystal to the bot side. That's a lot of my resources spent, but it's also like pretty efficient because I dealt my damage and I'm out of there. Real Hecarim's on the top side right now. But if he starts that Rift Herald, I have ulti. I'm just gonna keep farming. E. Smite. Don't mind if I do. You're mad. You're mad. And if he dove onto that play, he'd be so dead. Mr. Ziggs, I love you. Let's reset. Let's stay. We're in a weird lull state, but Dragon's coming up. So might as well just stay on the map here. Not gonna look. I am gonna look to siege against Ziggs, actually. If we can push him back and get like 2 autos, it's gonna be enough. Auto. Ouchie mama. W. Q, ulti, flash, run! Oh, this is the price I pay for one auto on the turret. Try to do anything challenge. Whoopsie daisy. Sorry, sorry. Because I attack the turret, they can counterattack. I'm just surprised that it all works out like that. I figured we could all just walk up, hit the turret, and it would die. I was wrong. Maybe if we had void grubs. But that's a random, stupid throw. Oh well. You're allowed one per game. What it takes away from is my progress, not so much like it's a big win for the enemy. Build up that prance passive. Aatrox, come back. I love you. Please. Please, Aatrox, I love you. Control ward. Q. E. Land an ability challenge here. Get him, Shin. No skill shots required here. Oh, this guy doesn't have ulti. W. Okay, smite. Fuck. Q. Miss me. E. Katarina's coming. You know the deal here. Reset. In the mid game, you have to be pretty aggressive with your Qs. You want to move into the enemy, Q them, and then backstep. But don't backstep all the way to here. Keep it in the middle. So then you can go back in and get your second Q off. I'll take the tram to the top side. Blimey, the Katarina's dead. I want to get as much camps as I can as we enter the mid game. Because once the mid game commences, it'll be non-stop fighting. When the boys keep fighting, you got to be as strong as you can be beforehand. So you'll have no time to eat while everyone's fighting. For the love of God, I need to receive the play. If I go and try to do the play actively like I did the bot play, it's always bad. Isn't that awesome? Backroom ulti. Now that's awesome. Here I come, boys. I probably should have been with them for the top play. Where the Hecarim doesn't have ulti, if they even approach this fight, they lose. I'll be taking the Rift Herald, thank you. Rest in peace. Smite. Ulti. Q. W. Q. 500 damage right there. They don't have Zig's wave clear, so we want to push mid. And then try to attack that turret. Q. W. Q. Alto. E smite. Noob down. Alto. 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 Another alto. And then I'm gonna I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna I'm gonna Nice. Get out of there, boys. Reset. Got a lot of gold to spend. Riftmaker Medjai's, and then we'll build into that Zhonya's or anti-heal next. The Atacon's up, so I'm just going to skip my topside camps and pretty much play for it. The Riftmaker gives us HP, ability haste, ability power, and then the passive gives us that percentage damage increase like the Liandry's, and then when it's fully stacked, it gives us healing like Conqueror. So with that, we have a lot of sustain as we're fighting. And then the Medjai's is just that I'm super fed item. That'll give us more ability power and movement speed as we get kills and assists. But if we die, we lose stacks on it. So it's going to help us win harder. So long that we play perfectly and don't make mistakes, but with two tanks, Should be easy enough. Nice. This bot turret's going to give us a lot of gold. Where the enemy's playing topside, we should just play for Atacon. Yep. Why is that one hit? Smite. Atacon gives us a lot of XP. XP that the enemy can never catch up on. And an XP lead goes a long way for LILLIA as we try to smash the enemy into submission, entering the mid game. Okay, nice. 50 HP. Hi, guys. Yep. Okay. Just a little test with the E. Never fully committing right there. The plays are done, so I'm going to go farm, and if the enemy attacks my allies, then I'll show up. We're going to show up at the speed of light, too. We have so much movement speed. Now that we have more AP and 10 stacks on that Medjai's. Let's reset. Get it needlessly. Needlessly is basically as much ability power as an entire Liandry's or the Riftmaker. It's actually more ability power than the entire Liandry's. Isn't that so crazy? Isn't that so insane? More ability power, it's going to be more burn damage and then more movement speed. And the way we have to use the movement speed into the mid game is going to be out maneuvering the enemy. It helps us get in there. And then we go in, we run away, we go back in, and then we run away again. Like when you're trying to catch a... Or like if there's a wild duck at the park, you know? And you're trying to pet it. They always run away. Little asshole. Close. Hi, Aatrox. Close. Nico has the Seeker's arm guard, so even if we engage on her, it's not good. What I want to do is just keep doing it back and forth here. Not fully committing until there's a great reason to. Where we have Shin ulti too, I can be pretty aggressive. Or I can make a mistake and it'll be Saul Goodman. Ziggs, I love you. E. Q. He's so dead if I want it. Heckrim, I love you. Q. We're dealing good damage. Aatrox, I love you. Gotta Q the Baron to maintain my stacks here. Q. Nobody. Oh, close. See, we fully stacked that Riftmaker in one ability because of the burns. No way they walk in here. Will the enemy ever do anything? That's the question here. There's another ward. E. QW. Help! I'm gonna get 2 control wards after that one. This is just like the other play. I'm like, why is this so bad? Why is this so randomly bad? No, don't do Baron. Bastards, no! No, stop the Baron. He's like 2 HP. Press that funny R button, Brand. Get in there. Get in there, Brand. The Hecarim has like 2 HP. Get in there. Just go. There you go. See? Hecarim's doing it to himself, man. Okay, you're good. You're good. You don't have to go anymore. Okay, thank God they don't get the Baron off one funny death. Thank God. We should have just backed off and went back to the camps 7 years ago, but we didn't. To the top side, that's Katarina down.
An enemy has been slain.
W smite, get some movement speed. Q, miss me. E, Q, W, Q. Mr. Ziggs, I love you. E, W. Thank you very much. To the dragon. It's level 16. Got some of the Magi stacks back too. Yep. Thank God the enemy didn't just fully commit to the Baron. Where they tried to turn onto my allies and then kept doing it for so long. It turned the whole play into a happy little mistake, but God, something as simple as that can lose you the whole game. One simple little funny attack that just sucks can lose you the whole game as Lilia. Where I said go in second, that's why. That's why. You die first, everyone on your team is useless. It's not playing selfishly, it's playing correct. Smite. Let's rinse some camps here and get a level up. We're gonna go from level 16 all the way to level 17. Just valuing this XP where the game has gone this late. And if I can play on another item spike, then that's so much better. Because right now we're more even than we should be after that last fight. So I'm good. Pat and the enemy continues to do fucking nothing. And if they do nothing and I farm, I'm winning. It's just super boring. God. Gotta fight now. There's the Shin ulti. E. Okay, ulti. Q. QW. Run. I gotta stay alive. I have to live. I thought I got my E onto most of them, but apparently not. Apparently not. Fuck. So I spent my ulti on nothing. Everyone's dead. How the fuck is everyone dead? Wow, to get the death cap or to get the damn Zonias. I'll take the death cap, thank you. And then, one amp tome, please. We're going big. We're going big or we're going home, okay? And with death cap, that gives us 130 AP plus another 130 AP. And with that, that's going to be a whole lot more damage and movement speed. And what that does for Lilia, it makes it where like 2 Qs will kill them instead of just 1. Just moving. Bro. E. Close. Miss me. Q. 1 noob down. Q. Mr. Ziggs, I love you. Q. W. Look at how fast we are right now. You can always throw the E in this corridor. You have a pretty good chance of hitting it against someone. Mr. Hecarim, I hate you. I hate you. Take this. That is not Hecarim. Q, ulti. Nice, I got it onto both of them. Waiting. W. Q. No one kept aggro on the Baron. Alright. Do it nice or do it twice. I always turn off there instead of taking the 50-50 because we have so many more resources. It's easy enough to turn on them, try to kill them. rather than just hanging out. It's a pretty crazy TP, Aatrox. Kiting. E. Okay. Q. W. Q. Rest in peace, boys. Eventually. Smite. The job's done. Jeez Louise, my knees. Bloodletter's Curse is our last item. Bloodletters is going to give us HP, AP, ability haste, and shred the enemy's magic resist by a percentage. Lillia fully stacks this with 1 Q because of her burn damage. So it's probably going to be better than Void Staff if I had to guess. Sweeper. And that's going to shred the MR for everyone. Including my brand. Do you remember we have a brand on our team? Any noobs right here? Hecarim, I love you. I'm so fast. You push that minion wave? What minion wave? It's dead now. Not be me walking forward. Damn. Oh! Ulti! You're dead! Eventually. Q. W. E. Q. I'm so dead to Katarina. So dead right now. Ouchie fucking mama. Merc treads, and yeah. Off we go. A little bit of magic resist, please. Nice. Hextech Dragon Soul is going to give us a spark that deals more damage and slows the enemy, as well as a good amount of ability haste and attack speed, whichever one on our team uses. And remember, we have the Baron. It's time to push a fucking lane, boys. Stay in the jungle. It's my team's job to push the lane. And then I'll be on the sidelines here, potentially pulling 30 champions into me. Oops. Guys, push mid, please. What are you doing? I pulled Katarina and you did nothing. Q. Q. I'm gonna push bot lane, I guess. We have time before the next wave mid. 778 ability power. What minion wave? Good lord. Good lord. Auto. Auto. We're making progress, okay? 4 of them stay mid? Alright. Be the Nico resetting. Need her to die, so I can get a move on with the push here. But I don't have time. They're going to end the game before I can, because I don't have a minion wave. Bomb Betsy! Fuck. QW. Well, GG. Final score 13-3 and fucking 12. Leandri's dealing 5k. Is what it is. Thanks for watching, Bob. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, click the join button, support the channel, get access to videos sooner, check out the Patreon for the jungle tier list, and more. 10 CS per minute, 200 horsepower, clearing the jungle camps at the speed of light, and zooming around the map faster than Sonic the Hedgehog. Then buy the Jungle Path cheat sheet below. Go ahead, buy it. You gonna say no to her? Your list, coaching VODs, guides, and more on the Patreon. Check it out. Click on it.